everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen if you're new, and as you've probably guessed from the title, this is my trying to conceive story. Now I've already got a son called Ralph who's 2, although he's nearly 3, he'll be 3 in July, and we are trying for baby number 2. Although I'm trying for my second baby, it's actually going to be my 3rd pregnancy because I actually fell pregnant last year but sadly went through a miscarriage. You might have seen it in some of my other videos. So although I really want another baby, I am a little bit nervous because my miscarriage didn't really quite go to plan. My body really sort of struggled with processing it, and it went on for about 7 weeks, and in the end I had to have surgical management and help from the hospital. So yeah, I am a little bit nervous, but being positive, because just because it's happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. The hospital did say to me that because I'd had surgical management, the surgeon said that I should really wait 2 months before trying again. I've actually waited 3 just to give my body just that little bit of extra time to recover. So fingers crossed it doesn't take too long for this one. So we've already been trying for 1 month. I tried all through April, but that didn't happen that night. But I'm not downloading any of the fertility or ovulation apps. I've done that once before and I end up getting quite obsessed by them, and it allows you to sort of track your symptoms, and then I convince myself that I've got symptoms that I haven't and think I'm pregnant when I'm not. So yeah, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and when the time's right, hopefully it will happen for us. So yeah, here's to month 2. So I've just bought this. I feel like this is still too early. This is meant to be an early one, but I'm not due on for another week, so I feel like this could still be too early to do this. But my body's doing some really weird things at the minute, and I feel like it's maybe the only explanation. I've just been really dizzy, having these faint spells, nausea, and my belly is massive. And it's a proper pregnant bump belly, which would be way early if this was actually going to be true. I'll show you, hold on. So a bump like that is just not normal for me, and I just feel so uncomfortable. But there's one way to tell, so yeah, I'm gonna do this and see what happens. So it was a no. It's a long shot. It is too early, I guess, but I just feel like the way I was feeling that something might show. So yeah, if I'm not, then I don't really get why I'm feeling like this, so I guess I just got to wait a bit longer. So I really thought I was pregnant. My belly's bloated, my boobs have got bigger and are sore. Just all the symptoms I've been feeling, I just felt everything was going towards being pregnant. Because of the symptoms I was having, I did go to the doctors, because if I'm not, then I need to know what's going on, and they asked me to do a blood test, which I did on Friday. So I'm waiting for the results of that to come back. But I have had some bleeding, and I just feel like it's not normal what I'm experiencing, and I just feel like it's maybe the miscarriage happening all over again. I just feel like it's so similar to when I went through it the last time, and I'm not going to have any answers till I get blood tests back, and maybe I shouldn't even feel like I'm pregnant, because every obviously test I've done so far has come back negative, so why should I even think that I'm pregnant? But you know, when you just something doesn't feel right, and I'm so worried that it's happening again. I just I need to try and put it to the back of my mind. I think I need to try and not think about this too much, and just wait till I get results back, really, and then take it from there. So I'm gonna just try and block it out for now, and just give it a bit longer and see what's happening. Sorry about that little blubber, but pulled it together now. I think the hardest thing is like, I know you might think, oh, why she gets upset, you've only just started trying, but you've got to remember, we actually started trying like 11 months ago, and then I went through the whole like miscarriage thing. So we've actually been wanting baby number 2 for nearly a year. And so I think although we have just started trying again recently, it still feels like such a long time in the process of trying for baby number 2. So I think that's why I'm obsessing about it a little bit, and I need to just try and stay calm and not think about it too much and just accept it will happen when it will happen. So definitely not pregnant. I don't know why I was experiencing the symptoms that I was, but yeah, definitely not. So on to a new month. Hi everyone. So I think I might do this. I'm a bit nervous, like I keep putting it off, but update is I was due to get my period 3 days ago. I thought I was getting it, told Craig I was getting it, convinced myself like obviously not pregnant then, so had a good cry, and Craig's like, are you really going to cry every time we find out we're not pregnant? And I'm like, probably, but I just have to let my emotions out, and then once I've had a good cry I'm like, yeah, it's fine, move on, next month. So yeah, didn't think I was pregnant, but nothing has really happened since. I've literally just had a tiny bit of spotting and nothing else, so it could be implantation bleeding. And I've been putting off doing a test because I just don't want to be disappointed, so I'm just like, oh, I'll give it another day, I'll give it another day. But it's been 3 days now, and I think I might just do it. Craig doesn't even know I'm going to do this, so I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but I've been feeling a bit strange. I've had like waves of nausea, and like I'm hot, keep getting like these sort of hot flushes. My boobs are tender and my skin is terrible. Like I've never had spots like this in, well, I don't know how long, so it would explain a few things. So I might just do it. I've done it. It's on the side. I'm really nervous to look at it. It's invalid. It didn't work. So I still don't know. And I've used up all my wheeze. So I'll wait a bit longer and I'll do one later. Oh, damn it. So here goes to try number 2. It's negative. Negative. I don't really understand. I don't know what's going on with me then. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I don't know why I haven't got a period. So after my negative result yesterday, I've done a bit of research into this because I still haven't got my period, so I don't really know what's going on. But one of the reasons is I could have ovulated late, which means it might take a couple more days before the pregnancy hormone to show. The other reason was if I've taken the test late in the day, which I did, it was 7 o'clock at night, or if I've drunk lots of water, which I did because I had that invalid result. I drank loads of water so that I could take another test, but by doing that I could have actually diluted the pregnancy hormone, which is why then I got a negative result. And apparently the pregnancy hormone is a lot more concentrated when you've held your urine for a little while, which is why they tell you should do a test in the morning, which I never knew. So I've been out and I've bought a new test, a proper one this time, not a cheap one, and I'm going to do it in the morning. So we'll see. Good morning. Here goes. It's done. Haven't looked at it yet. Close. many weeks. It would only be a few weeks, but yes, 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 yes. It's just told me how many weeks. 1 to 2, which is what I thought. So Craig doesn't actually know that I was doing a test. He still thinks that I've got my period because I told him that first day that I thought I was getting it, and I never actually told him that nothing happened. Just because it's his birthday in just over a week, and if there was any chance that I was pregnant, I want to surprise him on his birthday, so that's what I'm going to do now. But I'm just so happy, so happy. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!